Now it's time to speak or to go to visit, even mentally, one of the most important religious and spiritual areas on earth. A site which is registered by UNESCO as a World Heritage. And with a mega project from Egypt to the whole world, is going to be another gift to people from all over the planet who can come here and enjoy this wonderful place. The Grand Transfiguration mega project and the efforts exerted to turn this region into a must-visit destination. To shed more light on this, we are very much delighted to have with us by phone Mr. Sayegh, our tourism expert and researcher. Thank you very much for being with us, sir, and a very good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Great.
Thank you. Good
Sir,
morning.
Before going into details, would you please give me the right name of At-Tajalli Al-A'zam, how I can say it properly? What's the most perfect translation for it?
We have always used the expression transfiguration, and actually it's a recent name that has been used. Transfiguration was used to be the name of a mountain in Palestine. But we added that name for our mountain that we're supposed always to call Mountain of Moses, which is always the well-known name. And historically, now we can say it's occupied by St. Catherine Monastery, and the mountain itself has a great importance and historic dimension, and it has a religious importance for centuries and centuries.
Yeah.
It's a very distinguished location, climate, history, geography. It's always present and considered as #1 touristic location for everyone who go to Sinai.
Yeah.
It is an archaeological area, and it has also a lot of underground water in their wells.
Yeah.
St. Catherine town itself, it is located in the heartland of South Sinai. St. Catherine, it has a lot of religious relics, like the monastery, Moses Mountain, also the Prophet Harun Shrine. And beside that, we have several tourist projects, and it is considered the biggest protectorate area in Egypt.
Wedded there also. Wedded there, it's going to be also another valuable addition to the project.
Exactly, yes. And from here, we talk about a development in the zone. It will be very, very rich, and the projects will include expanding even the cultivation of olive trees and local plants. Over there will be a lot of harmony and a lot of environmental standards that will govern the implementation of development work. And all of that will be in order to achieve a sustainable development.
Yeah.
The development works of the greatest manifestation site, it will include establishing a new visitor center, the Peace Square, the new Eco Lodge, the Mountain Hotel, the Egypt Sinai Eco Lodge, and the new administrative complex. And also will be realizing a new residential area in El Zaytuna.
Yes.
Will be developing the tourist area, also Wadi El Dir, and there will be also what we call flood risk mitigation project. Will be establishing a network of roads and facilities and implementing site coordination works on the main pedestrian path in Wadi El Arabin. Also, there will be Bedouin housing area. there will be a heritage town center. We will establish a new tourist area in the zone. All raw material from the surrounding environment of Catherine stone will be using colored stones, and there will be a beauty over there, and all projects will be really to promote tourism and to promote people to come to Egypt and to enjoy the zone.
In addition to the Egyptians themselves, sir, because it's really, for my sorrow, how many Egyptians knew that the second largest library, the religious library after the Vatican, is in St. Catherine?
Yeah, very few people, you are totally right. They know about that, and from there, the work that will be done will be very important to Egyptians to be there and to visit and to enjoy and also to learn.
To learn and to feel that we should be very proud of being Egyptians if we are investing in the human being, and if we want the new generations feel this Egyptian identity and to what extent it's something very valuable and they should be proud of. What about having schools journeys or university students trips to there to know from where they are coming, to what country they do belong? This is another side of the coin which I think we should take care of. But let me know your opinion about introducing these new terms, eco-hotel rooms, to depend, as you've kindly mentioned, on the local components. To be sure that we do have natural resources and treasures which unfortunately we did not make the maximum use of them, but now the case is totally different and we are going to have the maximum use of all our natural resources. Would you please elaborate on that?
Yes, for sure. It's a very important issue because it is going in parallel with the natural reserve tourism that is in St. Catherine. And from there, that was the best way to utilize and promote it. We took it under consideration to maximize the potential of nature reserve tourism in St. Catherine, and many strategies has been employed. Like, for example, the awareness and education. So we organize awareness campaigns to educate visitors about the importance of the environment and nature reserves in the area. We are offering educational and training programs to local residents to become even tour guides. We have also over there the digital promotion, which means the social media, the digital platforms to showcase the natural beauty of St. Catherine Reserve, which, and with an emphasis on sustainable ecotourism. We realized over there partnerships with global environmental organizations to establish partnerships with international environmental organizations to highlight the reserves and include them in global ecotourism listing. We also over there did medical tourism. So we did develop health care facilities like specialized medical centers that leverage the area's natural resources, such as medicinal herbs and mineral waters. We did realize over there international marketing to promote the medical tourism in St. Catherine through marketing campaigns targeting global markets that are interested in health and wellness tourism. We realized an integration with spiritual tourism that offer a wellness programs that combines health treatments with spiritual experience, making the city more attractive to those who are seeking holistic healing. From there, the work is done beautifully in this zone, and we talk here about spirituality in Moses, Transfiguration Mountain, and the future of St. Catherine zone in tourism.
Yeah.
So the spirituality.
This is going to lead me, sir, to ask about the tourism map of Egypt. I mean, it's normal, of course, for decades and decades to know that we do have charter flights going to Luxor and Aswan, carrying visitors or guests, if I may call them guests, not only just to visit this wonderful place in Egypt and return back home. Is it going to be normal to find charter flights, particularly to go to visit the Transfiguration mega project? We are also preparing for a huge event to celebrate the official inauguration of the gym or the Grand Egyptian Museum, and we are working on both in the very same time. How do you see those mega projects as a huge change or a leap in our tourism map in general, which is going really to transform Egypt into a tourism hub, which cannot be compared with any other place in the whole world?
Well, as you said, the future for the zone and many zones in Egypt will receive a lot of flights. So for specifically this zone, there is a construction of an international airport, and that will enhance the touristic traffic. Over there, we are realizing and facilitating direct access by providing direct flights from various countries, and that will reduce the travel time, and that will increase the city appeal as a tourist destination. Over there, will be supporting events and conferences, and from there the airport will make it easier to host the international conferences and events, leading to a consistent flow of visitors throughout the year. Also, we are encouraging investment. From there, improved infrastructure will attract investments in the tourism sector, such as building hotels and resorts, and thereby increasing the city capacity to accommodate more tourists. Together, all of these initiatives will make a better position to St. Catherine as a premier global tourism hub. So from there, we are very confident for the zone.
Yeah. Sir, one final question, and let's elaborate more on that, because in my humble opinion, this is a very important point. What we are talking about is great, but we should also say that clear, it's not only for the rich people. It's not only for the, we are not speaking only about the luxurious hotels and the 7-star hotels. We are going to have hotel rooms suitable for all classes. And this is going to be the gift of Egypt to humanity at large, not to a certain sector, not to a certain social class. If you want to elaborate on that.
Yes, for sure. So, as you said, exactly it's what is happening in the development of infrastructure and of tourism facilities. The region that is seeing now investments in infrastructure, that will include not only development of the eco-friendly lodges, but also guest houses that will cater to spiritual tourists. And these facilities aim to provide comfortable accommodation without any detracting from the spiritual ambiance of the area. And from there, we are improving the access to the zone, and we are realizing a very good guided spiritual journeys and sustainable tourism practices with a lot of cultural and spiritual events. So the zone will be serving everyone and every class with a perfect sustainable development in the zone. Pilgrims will be able to come, will be seeking a connection very easily. A lot of the planning to develop the zone will be for all classes. The region will be like a global center to all people. The investment and the tourist practices will be for every nation, for every religion, for every belief, and for every dogma. all cultural
What we call
events.
spiritual seekers. A spiritual seeker can be a Jewish, a Muslim, a Christian, a spiritual seeker. And inshallah, this is going to be again and again one of our gifts to humanity, and we are going to receive guests and visitors from all over the world to enjoy their time here and to have wonderful experience and unforgettable moments. Mr. Simon Sayegh, our tourism expert and researcher, thank you very much for your input, sir, and have a very good day. By this, we come to the end of our episode. Stay tuned on Nile TV International always for more updates. Many thanks for watching. This was Nurmina Abdurrahman.